Hello neighbors, it is I, Casey, and so today I'm the one cooking again. Mom's behind the camera. So yeah, for today we're going to be making something called Creamy Chicken Francese, I guess is the pronunciation. I remember I kept on accidentally calling it Chicken Francine the first time I made it, and that was a little bit embarrassing. But the first time that we made it was actually with somebody named Daddy Jack. Mom has been watching Daddy Jack for like a really long time, and they kind of became friends and stuff. He would send Mom different spices of his, and even his like CDs that he made. He had like a band or whatever. Or was it a band, Mom?
Yep.
What would you consider it? He was like into music and stuff, and just a nice guy, and everybody loved him. And we did the Patreon cook thing. There was a couple people there on sort of like a Skype type chat, and we all cooked together, and he taught us something. It was going to be like a monthly thing, but he passed away, so we thought we'd do this sort of thing that he taught me in memory of him type thing. So yeah, that's what is being made today. It's the thing that Daddy Jack taught us and me. First thing that we will be using is obviously the Daddy Jack blackening spice.
That's not traditional, but we're putting it in the flour anyway,
Well,
and on the chicken. Just like, that's really good.
Not the hardest thing I've ever made, but it's definitely the best tasting thing I've probably ever made.
How many chicken breasts do you have that you...
We have about 8 of these flattened sort of chicken breasts.
Yeah.
You can get 4, cut them in half, flatten them out, or you can just get the cutlets at the store and get like 8 of them or so. Well, actually, I guess you could proportion this to however big you want. We just kind of do a lot all the time.
Yeah.
But anyways, first thing you do is you dip it in the flour. Okay, so this is flour that's seasoned. Dip it in egg. We have... oops. If you're doing this the traditional style, at least have like 4 eggs in there. It could be 2 to 4, but the traditional style involves some French toast. So you're going to be needing some extra egg, obviously, if you're making French toast as well. Oh, and actually I'm going to re-dip it in this. Okay, well, and then you sprinkle it with some Parmesan. There's obviously olive oil in the pan. Sprinkle Parmesan. Fucking shit, bastard. The thing just flew up and hit me, the bastard grease.
You can beep it, but leave it in.
I'll leave it in, okay. Now we flip it. And you flip this one. Then when your chicken's cooked, we got 2 of them cooked now.
Yeah.
We put it in this little dish over here. Because the oven's already actually heated. Oops. To 375. So I'm adding some butter. And we'll move that around. But that's going to add a bunch of flavor. Probably, I kind of used a lot, but we're making the sauce in this pan later, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And everything's better with butter, Casey.
Everything gets used. You know, you don't actually have to have the chicken all the way cooked, because we're going to be putting it in here, and it's finishing cooking in the oven, so it's like, you're just getting it sort of pre-cooked. I don't know what you want to call it, but. Oh yeah, and then when you flip it, you put a little bit more of this on again, the Parmesan. So chicken is now in that. Now I'm just squeezing lemon on it. About a half a lemon's worth of lemons. And then we'll be throwing it in the oven. Goes in the oven, which is at 375. Put a little butter in again, I guess, because it's just to make sure it's, I don't know, buttered. Alright, next goes in garlic. Alright, so 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And then very quickly, the lemon. I already squeezed a bunch of lemon into here. I don't know exactly how much. Well, you could use about 1/3 of a cup of white wine, but I use a half a cup because if you use too much, you can get drunk off the fumes. Yeah, I use about half because I really like the taste of it. So we reduce the wine, the alcohol out of the wine for, I don't know, it takes like a minute, and then I put in chicken stock. So now it goes in the chicken stock. So we used about 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock, but recommend actually only use about a half cup. Okay, cool. That's good enough. I turned it up higher. This is about a cup or 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. And I put that in.
Okay, so you can turn it down so that your cream. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna turn this down now because it'll, I don't know, whatever, do something to the, whatever. You know? The heavy cream.
That's all.
Okay, so now, this is definitely more than ready to be poured onto the chicken.
We need a lot of sauce there, didn't we, Case?
Put it back in. Now we make the French toast part of this, which is just dipping bread that's all sliced up into fourths into egg and put it in here. Some of olive oil, one thing. Anything that we're supposed to say? Mom?
No, this is you cooking, Casey. It's all you, man. You say whatever you want. You can talk about whatever you want.
I think using 3 eggs seems to be enough for the French toast and everything that we've done. Seems to be just enough.
Do you want to come back when we're ready to plate it up?
Well, yeah, you cook these eggs and, or you cook this French toast and I guess, yeah. So are you videotaping?
Yeah.
What I'm doing now is cutting it like it's Charlie Brown. Which is you do zigzag cuts to the middle. Oh, your mom's laughing at me.
Cutting it like it's Charlie. Poor Charlie.
You know what I'm saying. It looks like his shirt. And also because, I don't know, Charlie Brown's annoying. You want to cut him.
No, Casey, you can't say that.
I'm just, well, yeah, that's why you're laughing. That's not what I meant. And the reason that you're doing this is because it looks all fancy. Or it looks like crap because I suck. This is the last one. Let's see if I did this right. Now you get...
Ooh.
Yeah. And then that's what you plate it with. Lemons like that. And you can kind of squeeze them and whatever, do your thing. On top of it. And by the way, our French toast is done. So, and that's why, I'm getting it ready to plate. Anyways, and then I'll take it out of the oven because it's been a while and I'm sure that the chicken is cooked. Just cook the chicken in the oven is what you do. I don't know how long it takes to do that. Just make sure it's done. Where should I put it? I shut the oven off actually a couple minutes ago, so it's not bubbling too much, but whatever. Oh yeah, and then you take the sauce that we made and you dump it on everything. It actually tastes really good and it's really fun to make and it makes you feel like you're really smart. And that's thanks to Daddy Jack. Yeah, he's really nice to Mom, so yeah, anybody that's nice to Mom is cool. Like, in my book,
Thanks, sweetie. I'll stand. Oop, I almost tripped over the dog.
The dog is always where you're going.
I know. I should know that.
I like mixing the bread with it, and because it soaks up all that sauce. But I also want to get some chicken. Alright. Whatever. It's probably really hot, I just remembered. Wow. Yeah, it's like I remembered. It's really good.
Awesome. I'm glad,
Awesome.
Casey.
Yeah. I think the first time we made it, I tasted the wine a bit more, which is funny because I feel like I did a lot of wine, but maybe
Maybe we use more chicken stock this time.
Oh, probably. Okay. Yeah. But anyways, it's still amazing. And I mean, normally when I have chicken, I cover it in hot sauce, and this is like the one time where I really don't even feel like adding anything to it. It's that good. So that is a compliment in my mind. I really don't know what to say about it, other than it's really good. And thanks, Daddy Jack, for being so cool and being so nice to Mom, and just being inspirational to her, because she was watching him before she even started YouTube. So anyways, I don't know. Thank you, neighbors.
We love all of you.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all of you. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, now Mom has to clean everything up. Just kidding.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
You sure you're recording right now?